probably gonna put that in there. It's the Comedy Game Show, starring Sasha Baron Cohen, with guest host Sasha Goldman. Today we have Andy Forrester, Helen Wildy, and Matt White. In the audience we have Leia and Alex and Vicky and JR and Brittany and Lamonte and Matt and Bill and a bunch of other people. That was supposed to happen at the same time. We'll edit that. Hello, friends.
Hey.
Hello, hello.
Howdy. I have some questions for you. Because it's a game show. It's the Comedy Game Show. It's a fun thing I know you all have been looking forward to for a long time to be on. Helen Wildy is our first ever repeat contestant.
Oh my
There's a lot of jealousy in the streets about this.
God. Oh, wow.
So I hope
I know I got harassed outside. You couldn't believe it. I'm going for most losses of all time, I think.
Jack Christie's outside? Andy's a good guess. I like it. Andy, have you ever cooked anything?
Have you seen me? How I feel like maybe you didn't pay attention to what I look like. Yeah, I do most of the cooking in my house, and my wife sends me these online recipes. Have you tried to look at an online recipe? It's a nightmare. Like, I don't know if anybody else has done this. Like, it used to be in a cookbook. Like, hey, Grandma's chocolate chess pie, and now it's like you click on there and there's a novel you have to read and try to figure out how to make stuff. And I have ADHD. And so my wife will send me these links throughout the day, like, hey, let's have this for dinner. And I'll look at it at like 5:30 when it's time to start making dinner. And you start reading it, and it's ridiculous. And like, she sent me one day, it was like Mexican meatloaf. And I click on it. It's like, this reminds me of the time that my husband and I went on our honeymoon to Cozumel, Mexico. Scroll, scroll, don't care, scroll. And we wandered down an alleyway into a restaurant that just happened to be owned by the local drug cartel. Scroll, scroll, scroll. And as we were bound and gagged and our lives hung in the balance, I was like, what is that wonderful smell? Nobody cares. Where's the recipe? That happened to me like 4 or 5 times, and finally my wife comes downstairs from work one day and was like, what is happening? And I was like, I'm trying to read Moby Dick to find out how to make this Mexican meatloaf. And she was like, you know, at the top of the page, every single one of these I send you is a button that says, jump the recipe. And I was like, I do now. Well, I know now. I think Mr. Rogers is at the door. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. We start filming at 5 o'clock. What are you doing?
I thought this was full.
You said chocolate chest something.
Chocolate chest pie.
A chest pie.
Chocolate chest pie.
A chest pie.
Chess. C-H-E-S-S. They call it that because they used to have a chess pie, which doesn't have chocolate in it, and it's like a southern thing where they just say, oh, it's just pie. It's just pie. And it became chess pie because just pie sounds real creepy.
Chest pie also sounds a little creepy. Helen, speaking of...
Oh, hey.
Never mind. I have questions for you. Have you traveled at all recently? You seem like someone. You seem a cosmopolitan person that would have traveled. Have you traveled recently?
Not a compliment. I have, funny enough. I have recently traveled. I went to Ireland for my cousin's wedding. Great time, really fun. Have you ever been to an Irish wedding?
I thought you said, have I ever met your cousin?
You know my cousin, right?
I have never been to an Irish wedding or met your cousin.
Okay, well.
But I have a Waffle House in a parking lot with you.
That's what I know you from. That Waffle House. Good place. No. So I went to my cousin's wedding. A lot of fun, but like Irish weddings they're wild. They go all night, but it's cash bar because you couldn't afford an open bar in Ireland. You know what I mean? Like you would go bankrupt there. And I did get COVID there, and then have to stay party favor. So then I had to stay for like an extra 6 days.
Did you bring it back for us?
It's been about 2 months. But you know, new wave, I'm sure. Not a mask inside.
Okay, we'll get back to some more questions for Helen, but we want to ask Matt something. What do we want to ask Matt? Interesting cheeks. Do you think to say that?
Why, thank you.
always thought that my cheeks would.
The show goes on.
Apparently my cheeks are not that interesting. Don't say it.
That's gonna be the best.
This is a high-end operation.
You know what?
You know what? That I don't want to use a bad word, but that you were doing a thing about your cheeks and that lamp. We're anti that lamp. Thank you, Bill.
I don't even want to say it now. No, I think I got good cheeks. I always thought that my cheeks, people used to pinch them back in the day. It's the way that I was gonna lose my virginity, but it wasn't. Like somebody was just gonna walk up to me and say, "Oh, look at your cheeks. Let's go." It never happened that way, but I guess I still got an OnlyFans.
Fair point. So what we always do whenever someone talks about losing their virginity to cheeks, we get ready for our first game. You guys ready for your first game? Helen, you know what we do, right?
Yeah.
It's The Rice is Right! Here's your bag of rice. You may inspect the rice. You're going to give a guess to the bag of rice. Whoever's closest wins. If you go over, you're automatically eliminated.
Wait! What's the prize?
Oh, good question, Alex. The prize by the contestants' desires. Is that the right word?
I think so.
Desire is always a good word. Is the bag of rice. You will win this bag of rice if you guess it correctly. Remember, if you go over, audience, what happens?
Bus.
Thank you.
Bus.
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 Do you remember the price?
Yeah. I got it written down, my good sir.
That's about.
Got my reading glasses out. Means I'm the oldest person here. Oh, wait a minute. You got to store this in a cool, dry place. That ups the price instantly. This is sold exclusively at Lidl.
Okay, that changes.
That really makes a
Yeah,
difference.
it does.
Let me tell y'all how to make risotto with mushrooms. All right. This is a 2.2-pound bag. God forbid they make it an even number. All right, there you go.
Well, I didn't look at
A
that.
2-pound bag of rice.
10 pounds.
Who would like to volunteer to go first?
I will go first.
Thank you, sir.
I say that it is $673.
Whoa.
$673. No.
The audience is
Gasping.
The audience.
It's sold at Lidl. It's 2.2 pounds. And there's risotto in there.
I literally looked up the price
Is it
a
rice?
minute ago and forgot it already. Are you asking, is it technically considered still rice? Risotto is still considered rice. There's controversy on the show already.
You need my reading glasses?
Yes, thank you. I'm gonna say it's about $4.62.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna say about $3.50.
$1.
I don't think they know that one.
And the winner is the bag price of that bag of rice was $3.79.
Very nice.
Already a winning day for you, Matt.
I'm just gonna pocket this.
It's yours. You don't have to take it away with you.
You said I don't?
What's up
Oh.
next? You want what's up next? Your second game. The second game is.
Guess that 80s song.
Oh, I like that, Alex. Good job.
How do we chime in?
We're gonna be playing 80s music, and you're going to guess. You can just say the song. You can say this. You can guess as many times you want, as many artists you want. As name the.
Easy for you to say.
He's funny. The name of the artist or the song, they're each worth a point. This is just an open thing where you're just shouting out things. The winner's going to win this tin can of
Danish cookies.
Well, we couldn't guess the price of that.
You can use that canister.
Oh, hell yeah.
I got like 5 of them at home.
Here we go. First song. Remember, don't wait. Don't raise your hand. Just say an artist or say a name. And there's no too many guesses.
There's no too many guesses.
Upside down. Upside down.
Artist. Anyone gets a point to say artist?
Oh, it's Diana Ross.
Say, I'm sorry.
Yay!
He's way too good at this.
I don't want to say anything, but I am kind of like a human jukebox.
Yeah, there's a
I'm also a
shark
human
in the
beatbox,
tank.
but I am a human jukebox, so I'm good, man.
Your guess of okay was not correct. It's right though. You must have watched the show. You just throw out as many guesses as possible. You know, we've had.
Must have watched it.
It's in it, I watched this not too much. Think of the song. Oh, you are my kind of shit like that.
Not if a good guess.
I know the video. It's in excess of
The artist, the name of the song will come up very soon.
21st century yesterday.
Incorrect. It was Need You Tonight.
Need you.
Okay.
Dang it.
Okay.
So far, it's
Right.
2 for Andy and 1 for Matt, and
What are you not saying?
next song.
Oh, this is.
I love your smile. No.
Ooh, good
No,
guess.
this is.
The name of the song.
I thought this was like. C'est moi, whatever that crap is.
Let us
Anya.
count that a loss for everyone. So the first lyrics of the song that they sang was "Keep on Moving." That was actually the name of the song. It's by a group called Soul to Soul.
Okay.
They've had bigger hits than that one.
But they're
Just saying, that's not their big one. You can play something by Snap in a minute, man. I'm all for it. Let's hear it.
we only got 2 more. Ellen, what I need from you is a guess.
Okay, coming up.
Right
Coming up.
All right.
Here we go.
Ready?
Yep.
But everyone else can guess if you get it.
Red Wine. UB40. Originally done by, it was written by Neil Diamond.
We can confirm. You can be like,
Google it. Somebody Google it. I'm not making it up.
confirm.
You know who was a DJ, right?
Fact check.
Really?
Yeah.
You were really a DJ?
I was a DJ on college radio and then classic rock music. So yeah.
Wow.
And I know the history of rap music from like the very beginning. So if you'd
During
like-
the 80s.
yeah.
So,
If you'd like to know how it started, if you would like to know about DJ Kool Herc and how it started, I can explain it. And then Africa Bambaataa and the Soul Sonic Force. I mean, we can make it happen.
I wasn't prepared for
We're
that.
all still in this.
Yeah.
So, that was good, Ellen. Technically, you're not still in it. because
Never got in it.
You'd have to get a 3-pointer. We're going to do one last song to see who comes in second place. The second place winner will win nothing but to get the pride of coming in second place or not coming in last, which is something, right? Here we go.
Andy, don't say
Tell it to my heart. Taylor Dane. It's kind of like a sickness. I can't stop it. You know.
Not to stereotype, but when I said food would be the prize, did that help?
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Open the box.
Hey,
You don't need to motivate Andy.
Open the box.
What's in the box?
It's really, that'll take about 30 minutes. But while he opens the box, we're going to take a commercial break, and then we're going to come back with Matt White and his cheeks giving us 2 minutes of entertainment.
Woo!
Is it going
Yeah,
on
it's
there?
going now. It's going.
All right. Matt White, everyone!
Hey, how's it going? How's it going? I have a weird nickname thing I just want to talk about. My mom, growing up, she had 9 kids, but she named me Matthew or Matt, and she never called me that. She always called me M, and I felt special about that. I felt like I was her favorite out of the 9 because she gave me just a letter. And she always called me that. It's like lettering in high school, but I lettered in my family. It was great. And she always, I felt like a special agent, actually. I felt like a special agent every time she called me, Em, come do this, come do this. And like she gave me missions. And one of my favorite missions to go on was whenever she went to the bathroom, she's like, Em, go get me a pad. It's my time. And I'll go throughout the house like creating obstacles like Mission Impossible. Dun, 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 dun. And I get to the room, I pull out the drawer, and like I have like a little like fight with the pads. They fight each other. Oh my God, they're attacking me. No. That's when I found out they stick to things. It was weird. It was so weird, but I have this whole little thing going on in the household before, and then I take them off. But then I always thought, I pictured myself as Agent M, so okay. And then I found out like years later, I had a conversation with my mom and my aunt. Years later, I find out that M didn't stand for Matt or Matthew, it stood for Maxie's dad. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm proud of that. Okay, I'm proud of that. I feel like that's my superpowers. So ladies, if you ever in need, just call Agent M. I'll be there to rescue.
Matt White, and we're back with Agent Matt. It's time for. Is the temperature at a proper temperature for you guys? A little warmer, a little colder? What do you want?
I'm good.
It's perfect.
And he does voices. It's time for another game.
Yay!
The game is. Bill, what's the name of the game?
Oh, I got it.
The
Bad Actors Studio.
Inside
the
Bad
Bad
Actors
Actors
Studio.
Studio.
Now one time everywhere. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Inside the Bad Actors Studio.
Actually, that acting was pretty good on it. All right, we're gonna have special people in the audience. They're going to be prepared. I don't even know. Alex, what are they doing?
They are gonna guess the movie scene or the movie that the scene is being performed.
Okay.
So we got two lovely actors coming to perform this. So we've got Brittany Sanchez. And we also have Matt Case.
Oh, Matt Case in the house. Woo! All right, Matt. First one's on you. Here we go.
You're playing with my mind.
I'm trying to play with your body.
I knew it. You're trying to seduce me.
Well, of course I'm trying to seduce you. For God's sake, I'm doing a damn poor job of it. Aren't I pretty?
God, I think you're real cute.
Cute? Baby ducks are cute. I hate cute. I want to be exotic, mysterious.
All right. Get your guesses in. My guess is Sling Blade based on your voice. What's your guess? Pencils down. Sorry.
Pretty Woman.
Helen Wildy, what's your guess?
50 Shades of Grey.
And Andy Forrester.
The Graduate.
Yeah.
There will only be one winner or zero. What was the name of the movie?
So the name of the movie was called Bill Durham.
Boulder.
Bill Durham is totally different.
Matt White, you win. Pretty. It was close to the number. All right. We're all tied after one. All right. Next one.
All right, next movie.
Okay.
Is it possible that the two Utes?
The two what? What was that word?
What word?
Two what?
What?
Did you say Utes?
Yeah, two Utes.
What is a Ute?
Oh, excuse me, Your Honor. Two youths.
Yeah, that was good. Good acting.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Matt seems ready. Helen seems ready. Andy, you ready?
Yes, sir.
This time we'll start with Andy. What was your guess?
My cousin Vinny.
What was your guess?
Ooh.
And what was your guess?
My cousin Vinny.
Wow.
The dialect was on point, man.
Helen, is it me or does Matt Case make the best versatile name I've ever seen? Guess who's in the lead?
Everybody.
Correct. Points for everyone in the crowd. Next one, and
Wait, what's the prize?
this is why Alex is my man. This is actually a very unique prize, and I hope you appreciate it as much as I did. What's right here? This is a money belt. For those times when you want to go hiking or something, and you just want to with money. It's a money belt. I'm sure you can put other things in it. The crowd seems to be as excited about this unique prize as the contestants. Money belt.
I don't have any money on it. Turn your belt out. Let me see.
Oh, I should also say it does not come with the $100 bill that's in this thing, but it's still the money
Never
belt.
mind. Never mind.
Talk about money bill don't come with money in it.
Bonus points if you
It's
guess
probably
it
not my
before
size.
they do it.
Hold on 1 second. Bill, the money belt was a big success. All right, here we go.
On the count of 3, name your favorite dinosaur. Like, don't even think about it. Just name it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Velociraptor!
Favorite non-pornographic magazine to masturbate to.
Good housekeeping!
If you're a chick, who's one guy you'd sleep with?
John Stamos!
Don Stamos. What?
Did
we just become best friends?
Yep.
Do you want to go do karate in the garage?
Yep.
Alright, Helen, you got a guess?
Step Brothers.
Matt, your guess?
Step brothers.
Andy, your guess?
Step brothers.
How many more do we have, Bill? Okay, this is
27 more of these.
How would you guys, if there was a tie, how would you feel about a part of a money belt?
Honored.
We could just all take turns with the
Yeah.
money belt. It's
Yeah.
I got the money belt this
We're gonna be
weekend.
calling each other.
We'll get a calendar.
Y'all are gonna call me
Yeah.
going like,
I
stop
don't need
stretching
that
out the money belt.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a hot date. I need that money belt.
I need her to see me hold money out of my belt.
Publicly, I'm going to say I'm rooting for them, all three of them to get this right. But privately, just between me and all y'all, I just want one person to get it right. It'll make it a lot easier, okay? And the last one, here we go.
As long as 2 people don't get
He's
it.
different.
No shit. Why is he dressed like that?
It's not that. It's everything. He came to this party with a white woman like 30 years older than him.
A sex slave. Oh shit. Chris, you gotta get the fuck out of here, man. You in some eyes wide shut situation. Leave, motherfuck.
I have no idea what that is. But I'm guessing it's not eyes wide shut based on. Alright. It seems like Andy's. You want to go for it? You guys ever
Sure.
put their guesses?
Sure.
What's your guess, Andy?
Get out.
Get out.
4-year-old version.
I'm guessing the answer was get out.
Yeah.
Get out.
You guys get a money belt to share.
Get out, come on.
Share custody.
All right. After that exciting bad act, thank you very much. We're going to take a commercial break. When we get back, Helen and half of her money belt are going to be entertaining you with 2 minutes of laughter-inducing words. Helen Wildy!
Everybody, I'm Helen Wildy, and I'm wearing shorts. Bad planning. I recently moved here from Seattle with my partner. Thank you. Or my roommate. Checking in. Okay. I'll see you first. I was nervous moving to the South as a lesbian. Nothing you've done. Stressful. But it's actually been super gay friendly. Give yourselves a hand. Yeah, basic human rights. It's great. It's actually been especially gay friendly for me because my mom doesn't live here. No, she's the coolest. She actually keeps asking me and my partner Victoria if we're gonna have kids. We're thinking about it, but I'm sort of old-fashioned. Like we're not married. No judgment to how anyone else did it or does it. I personally would like to get married before I get artificially inseminated. Like these are traditional values. Thank you.
So good.
We actually lived in the woods outside of Seattle, and I was I believed you before. Now we lived in the woods, and we were nervous. Those 2 women living alone in the woods. I'm not proud of that. Like We thought we were a couple of tough city slickers. It was scary out there. You know, we don't even have dogs. Like, we're not those outdoorsy lesbians who hike. We are indoor lesbians with indoor cats. Okay, we've been on for years, long before you had to be. But we figured out the best thing to do to stay safe out there in Seattle was to just hang an American flag out front. So everyone assumed we had guns. Slept like a baby. Take that, ABT. I'll keep my $29.99 a month. Thank you. All the neighbors were confused though. They were like, "Can you believe that sweet lesbian couple voted for Trump?" Must have been all the pussy talk.
2 pounds? 2.2 pounds. 2? No. 185.
Guess the amount of calories in rice.
185.
This guy knows his weight.
I'm sure y'all ain't.
Is it a 40 ounce?
I think it's about that.
Yeah, 40 ounce.
Bud Light.
Bud Light.
And we're back, and the winner of the shaming of Anda Riaste for his drink is Andy Forrester. Woo! You win a 2-liter of Coca-Cola.
Sweet.
Soon. Don't have it right now, but it will be in the mail. Yeah, all right. Helen,
Hey,
that was a very good set.
thank you.
I also liked how you teased us when you came out. You kind of was like this, and I was like, "Oh, guns," and then you brought it back later.
Hey, call back.
That's what they call a callback. Oh, okay. That's what they call a callback.
Or nervous tick. Who knows? Cry roll.
It's a lot better than my nervous.
Oh, what's your nervous tick?
I'm sorry.
You say I'm sorry when you have a nervous tick?
Ask Matt. I say I'm sorry. If I say I'm sorry, if I mean excuse me, I say it if I mean thank you, or if I mean F you, I will say sorry. I'm sorry. And
Don't
yeah.
take an apology from
It's
me.
very weird. I will call a waitress over and be like, "Hey, can I get some more ketchup?" Sorry. And, and that's absolutely true. And the waitress will be like, "Why are you sorry?" Because I asked for something. So yeah, it's really weird.
Oh.
I like that.
Speaking of somewhat weird, Matt, you've gone pretty attached to that bag of rice.
Nobody's ever gonna guess the price of rice anymore.
No, unless I'm involved.
That's
You want
right.
to guess the price of rice? You gotta ask me.
That sounds like a good segue for another game. This game is called Who Shot JR?
Back to the 80s again, I see.
Very good. Typically, we would shoot this target right here, but since we have the real JR here, you get to shoot him. So you find contestants, you're going to move over there. JR, you're going to stand behind that table, and I will practice showing you how to shoot JR. Let it be known, you get 3 points if you hit the middle target that says 2, just for confusion's sake. And you get 1 point if you hit the target. If you hit JR's face, you get 0 points.
We don't lose any points.
So if I shot this, that would be a 0. All right. If I hit here, audience, what would you get?
1 point.
3. 3, very good. If I hit here, what would you get?
TLC, don't tell Jason Warren.
And if you get there, what would you get?
0.
But a lot of laughs from the crowd, though. You going first?
No.
Andy, looks like you want to go first.
Sure.
You might
How many
not-
shots do we get?
Honestly, good question.
Yeah.
How many shots do they get? 4?
How
4,
many
yes.
balls are in?
You might not know JR very well, but he's someone you want to shoot.
Aim sagely.
Oh, you caught that one. Hey! Okay, 4. That was 4.
That's 4.
That was 4.
How many points was that? 1 point?
None.
No, those.
He definitely got 1 in the target the last time.
Yeah.
You hit me a bunch.
I would say 1 point.
Yeah, he definitely got 1.
I'm much better with a real gun.
Let him be known, Andy Forrester hates JR.
I'm an expert marksman.
All right, have it.
From behind.
That would be great.
I think they call it cock. But I think you're good now.
Okay, great. Oh my gosh. This is like... All right, ready?
Every time.
Oh!
Nice!
No.
That was awesome.
Nothing's happening.
Hit the 2.
Oh,
Hit the 2 again.
You're making stuff up.
She won.
How did they stick? How did you get them?
They took the film off.
That's a lot of
Did you have to
points.
lick it?
What's the
No,
3-pointer at least. Maybe 2 3-pointers.
I don't even know the points.
Nice. She had 19. She has 19. Matt, 19 is the score.
How many he got? How many he got?
I don't know.
Eight.
5?
Oh, okay.
I would have gone higher, but you can take that.
I just realized that Helen is wearing an American flag.
How do you shoot it?
Do you pump it? And then
Oh, act like you don't know how to shoot a gun.
I just want to use that. Stand over here.
He's scared of.
Oh!
Oh. It's sharpshooter.
I've been shooting white people for years.
That was great.
Oh, new meaning to that whitewash.
She got 1-5 on her original thing. I think he just got 5, right?
Yeah. So that's a tie.
Should we have him a tiebreaker round?
Tiebreaker.
Well, you guys can find me the tiebreaker round.
I mean, we can share with it. No, okay.
Yeah, we're fine.
Why we gotta be
You know what?
compete? White and black. No.
This is
okay.
the concept. He also. Okay, we'll see what you're gonna share. We'll see what the prize is.
Yeah, let's see the prize before we.
Young people, why run around and tell people the prize. Leia's gonna be filming.
He's going to take a dump with you. Like, I don't know if you want whatever this prize is.
You wanted a lamp! I don't know. You can share this, but one person gets the bowl, one person gets the lamp. Even though they're connected. Sounds like it works out well. And when you come back from a commercial, Andy Forrester is going to be giving you 2 minutes of magic, but the magic's not going to be real magic, it's going to be comedy.
Oh, Lord, good.
Andy Forrester!
Oh, I'm happy to be here in some stranger's home. It's a good time. I'm addicted to my cell phone. I don't know if anybody else is addicted to their cell phone. I hate it and I love it all at the same time. I have ADHD, which is wonderful and terrible all at the same time. Like, a cell phone is like the perfect and horrible thing. Because I pick up my cell phone and I'm like, oh man, I need to reply to that email. No, somebody just texted me. I want to listen to some music while I'm checking this email. No, somebody just friended me over here. What's my Venmo balance? I should check my Venmo balance. What's the weather like in Quebec? I'm going to go there one day. My wife just sent me one of those freaking recipes. This is a piece of crap. I swear to you, I would like to crush some candy. This is a good time. No, somebody friended me over here on Instagram. I'm going to watch people make Korean street food. That's a good idea. And that's like the first 30 seconds of like having my phone. I put it down. I'm like, oh my God, I can't take this. And then I'm like, I got to finish that Korean street food. This is good. It's good, man. That looks delicious. And I look at my phone when I go to bed at night, which you should never do. You should never look at your phone when you go to bed at night. I heard it'll, like you'll get fat and stuff like that. So you should never do that. So, but I do. I look at my phone and I can't, my body doesn't make melatonin because I look like this. And so I have to take melatonin to go to bed at night. And so what happens is I'll be laying in the bed. You know what? I got this right here. I never have. I'll be laying in the bed, just checking stuff out. I'm like, all right, that is good Korean street food. Just bam, right in the face. Just I'm almost asleep. Just hits me right in the face. Because that's the moment that the melatonin kicks in. So for 2 seconds you are asleep, and then the phone hits you in the face. It's a good time. That's a terrible joke. I won't tell that part again. All right. But the other reason I hate my phone is because it doesn't recognize me first thing in the morning. I don't know about y'all, but apparently I turn into Quasimodo in the middle of the night. So I pick my phone up. I'm trying to open it up first thing in the morning, and it's like, no, we need the code. And I would just punch in the code, but apparently my fat ass sleeps on my hands at night, so they're asleep. So here I am with my phone trying to unlock my phone because it thinks I look like Sloth from the Goonies. It's like, I don't know who you are. I'm like, damn it! Sorry, I should have ended better with that. So I'm sorry, I should have just told the one phone joke. I apologize. Let's see how this works. All right, well, it's good to see you people.
What did Andy just talk about? Between two clouds. And we are back for the Staircase Showdown. You may have thought Helen won the most prizes, but she actually didn't, so she will be going first. She has been on this game, so I don't need to explain it. Here is your first shot, your first round shot. Okay. Oh, I know what I want to do. JR, come here, please. Please, JR. I feel like JR needs to be represented. The fact that he took that abuse, and he is one of my favorite young comics out there. He is funny. He talks about Burger King. Let's just everyone give it up for JR. Boo! First round, first shot.
If I get 100, I don't have to go again.
If you get 100, I wouldn't go again.
Okay.
All right. Now your second chance at your first round shot.
I really.
And now your second round shot.
Okay, wow. Okay, I can't.
it
It's
all
all
worked
for
out
naught.
well. Yeah.
Oh!
Helen got a.
I'm curious what happened.
What happened?
Oh my god.
Somebody died.
I didn't get it.
Helen got a very respectable 0, which you may not win.
Good night though.
And you get to again hang out now with the crowd.
Okay.
And now for the collecting of the balls. If everyone could bring me the balls.
Bring the ball.
And so Matt White agreed, even though he tied with Andy for the lead, he agreed to go second because he's a gentleman. So there you go. Here's
Gentlemen,
your first
woo!
But it's a shot. And your second shot at your first round shot. Lay up before you shoot. I feel this is smooth if I do this, so you get a shot at me.
This guy.
And now we're into the second round. Your second round shot. Here we go. So far,
So far tied.
guys are lighting up. Oh, all of a sudden, here we go. And your last shot.
Still in this.
Right.
Good job, Matt.
Collecting of the balls.
I gotta tell you, I was looking at your air filter thing. You don't have an air filter in there. Like I have a screwdriver on my keys. I opened it up. You don't have an air filter. I don't want to say anything, but you're probably gonna die tomorrow. All right. Are you going to whip it while we're down here? What's going on?
Let me know when you stop insulting me. All right. The score to beat is 20.
20.
Yes.
Got it. And I get to throw how many of these balls?
4.
So now we are tied at 20-20. Now you're into your second round. You'll have 2 shots in the second round. The first one, basically, if you get either the next 2 in, guess what happens?
Winner, winner.
There's a chicken dinner.
Wait! Before you take the last shot, you know what I should do?
The prize.
Yes, the prize.
Where is it?
Go talk to Andy for a quick second.
Is it not a chicken dinner?
No.
Is it an air filter? He's gonna give me the air filter that was in there. How's it going? I don't know how it is.
There might actually be
What was in there?
cream.
Since it's the staircase showdown, you get a bevy of prizes. You will be winning this container. You will be winning the popcorn that comes with this container. Gourmet popcorn.
Nice.
You will also be winning this tripod/selfie stick.
Sweet.
Big selfie person, right?
Nice. Of course. Look at me. Why wouldn't I?
You'll also be winning this men's sanitizer just because I assumed that Helen you wouldn't be eating.
Helen, did you not get any?
Organic hot chocolate. And a dark thing that if anyone was on the episode may or may not work. Alright, now we're ready for the last shot. And if he misses, we'll have a tiebreaker.
Alright, so we get 3. I thought you got 4 balls.
You got one more shot. The last shot.
You've only shot 2.
I've only shot 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets 2 more.
2 more.
But so the first one, you have 2 chances at the first round. So when you hit the first one, that meant you didn't need to use your mulligan.
Got it.
So now you're in your last shot of your second
Okay,
round.
okay.
This will be for the win if you get it. Woo!
No crash.
Woohoo!
And they said I might win.
Helen, Matt, coming in here for the camera thing. Thank you for our contestants. The big winner, Andy Forrester.
My family won't starve.
Not to be done, Helen Wildy. And Matt White. Thank you, Alex, for your help. As well as Bill Light. As well as Leia. Also in the audience, we had JR who was willing to get shot at. Adam Riaste. Vicky who's not a comic and really don't need to talk about. Amante the guy, and Matt and Brittany with their amazing acting.